Hey, what's up YouTube? Stacking and Packing here with another 2-box $half hunt. We have 2 boxes of NF String and Sun rolls in front of us, so $1,000 and $half to go through. So let's go ahead and get into what we've got. We're going to start off with box number 1, where we're going to have 3 semi-heavy rolls. We're going to have 5 slightly heavy rolls. We're going to move on over to box number 2, where we're going to have 2 semi-heavy rolls and 5 slightly heavy rolls. So let's go ahead and get into our first couple of rolls for box number 2. I think we'll do our first 5 rolls. We're hoping for some silver. We started off the month of June with some silver actually, breaking up a skunk streak. So hopefully we can continue and find some more silver. We found, I think, 3 for our first hunt, which was a live stream. And that broke our skunk streak that we ended May with. It was an 8-box skunk streak. So as always, what we're looking for is going to be 40 and 90% silver. We don't have any really heavy rolls that are going to be 90% heavy rolls. We're also looking for commemorative $half. We're looking for proofs, which are generally San Francisco minted with mirror finish. And they are minted as proof sets. And they're sold as such. And somehow they end up in circulation. Now we're also looking for varieties and errors. And this could have possibly been one in 1972. These dies were polished heavily. And what happened was it removed the engraver's initials, if we can get this to focus, right there, the F and the G. It removed those, and those coins will keep if we find them. We haven't really found any yet. We found a couple that had a partial missing letter, but not the full thing. So we're looking for the full thing. And we're also looking for that 1987 not intended for circulation coin. Here's another 1972. We'll check. We'll save that for a second. But let's open this last roll number 5 for box 1, and then we'll get into that one roll. And I'm not seeing anything here that's really standing out besides a couple of 2021 coins. So let's see. It's another 1972. Would be awesome to see if we don't have the FG, and it looks like we do right there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off here, and I'll bring you guys in for our first find of box number 1. All right, we got 3 people in the stream so far. Thank you guys for joining in. We're going to switch over to the tripod real quick. Just give me a quick second, guys. I'm setting up the tripod here. We just cracked open box number 1. So nothing crazy yet. You guys aren't missing out on much. All right, let's get this set up here. All right, we should be cooking now. Boom, we got our tripod set up. Give me a couple seconds to get everything set up here and move everything around. We've got Anno in here. What's up, Anno? Noah's in here. Anno beat Noah. Usually Noah's the first one in here. We got Art of War. Thank you for joining in, Art of War. Art of War says, I hit the like button. I'm heading to learn something. Awesome. So hopefully... Are you into collecting coins, Art of War? Because that's basically what this is. We're looking for some rare coins. We're looking for anything that's worth more than 50 cents. These coins are 50 cents each. And we're looking for the ones that are worth a little bit more than that. 8 people in the stream, guys. Thank you guys for joining in. We got 8 people in the stream here. Hopefully we can get those numbers up. Alrighty. Let me try and make this desk a little bit more comfortable for me. Move it up a little bit. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. We got 10 viewers in here. Thank you guys for joining in, spending part of your Friday evening with us. We're going to get into box number 1. Like I said, we're mostly looking for silvers, but hopefully we can find some cool stuff if we don't find any silvers. I'm hoping for silver, though. All right, let's get into it, guys. 12 people in the stream. It's been a busy day for Noah. What's going on, Noah? What did you do today? It's been a busy day for us as well. We had a birthday party. And besides that, well, I had to pick up all these $half in the morning. I picked up $2,000 and $half in the morning. And I think that's about it. We got a 1972 here. Let's make sure there's another 1972. So we're going to look for the varieties here live. Anno's saying it just popped up randomly. The live stream has saying the live stream. And I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but that's been a thing recently that's been happening. Guys, if you've been following the channel for a while, we've been looking for the 1972 no FG. And in 1972, the dies were polished down heavily on the 1972 dies, resulting in the engraver's initials FG to be removed. And so, yeah, those coins are worth a little bit more. So that's what we're looking for. Hopefully we can find them. So far, we haven't found one. You know, it would be a really nice surprise to find one because those are worth a little bit more. And Dirty Water Coins and Collectibles actually posted a video recently about him selling some of his coin roll hunting finds on eBay. And they can go for a pretty penny, some of the finds. So, got to look for those varieties. You never know what you're going to find when you're coin roll hunting. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on recently with YouTube because it happened on the last live stream as well. So it's kind of weird that keeps on happening. It would be nice if we can pull out some 40%ers, especially that 1970. Although I could settle for like a proof 40%er. That would be pretty cool because we haven't found, well, besides our 1970 San Francisco proof, the last proof 40%er we found was a 1969 San Francisco proof. But this year we actually found two 1970 half dollars, and both were proofs. So I wouldn't be mad at finding another proof 40%er, either a 1969 or a 1976 bicentennial proof 40%er. That would be awesome. Got a couple of those 2021s popping up in these rolls here. Not seeing anything there. Another 1971. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, really. Art of War says, I don't really collect silver, just one bar and a few gold coins. Hey, at least you're starting somewhere with those gold coins. And the bar. Everyone's got to start somewhere. What gold coins do you have, Art of War? Guys, we have 20 people in the stream. If you guys have any questions, you got any comments, you want to say anything, feel free to leave a comment down below. 22 people in stream. Guys, I'd greatly appreciate it also if you guys can hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to us. It helps us get out there a little bit more. All you got to do is hold down the stream for a split second. Look up in the right-hand corner, right about there. There should be 3 dots. Click on those, and then you can hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button. For those of you that are wondering what's going on right now and what we're doing something called coin roll hunting. We're going through rolls of half dollars. You can get these at the bank. They're $10 for each roll. And we're looking for rare coins, basically. Silver coins, any sort of rare coins that are worth more than 50 cents each. These are 50 cents each, 2 quarters. That's what they're worth. And we're looking for the ones that are worth more than that. So hopefully we can find those. That'd be awesome. Rhonda, thanks for joining in. What's up, Rhonda? Art of War says he's got some buffalo nickels. That is awesome. Anno's at 137 subscribers. Awesome. All in currency collecting. Hello, hope everyone's doing well. Wanted to stop in and say hello. Have a good hunt. Catch a reply in the AM. Good luck. Thank you, all in currency collecting. Really appreciate that. Catch you in the AM. Alrighty, let's keep it going here. Would be nice to find a bicentennial silver. Booter's here. What's up, Booter? Got 4 boxes we picked up today. 4 boxes, Booter, and it seems like we haven't had a really solid heavy roll recently since our last collection dump. It's mostly been like regular weighted rolls. You know, we had those 226 rolls and 226.2, but nothing crazy. No 226.8s, no 226.7s. And I don't think we're going to have boxes towards the beginning of next week. My bank told me that they forgot to place that order for the beginning of next week, so they're going to do 4 boxes for me on my end of week pickup, and then I have another bank that does another 2 boxes, so I'll have 6 boxes for the end of the week. So next week should be a busy one for us. So we'll definitely have to get a couple of live streams. We might do a date a daytime live stream. Usually our live streams are at night, but we might have to do a daytime live stream as well. How far am I into the box? No finds yet. We are, 15, a little over 15 rolls into box number 1, but no finds yet. There's no, that's a 1979. Anno says he'll be right back. Sounds good. Hopefully we can find some silver. That's the goal here. Hey, if we can find some proofs too, I'll be happy with that. Or even some sort of error variety. Last stream we found a couple of proofs actually. One of them was a 1976 bicentennial. And I actually do like finding those proofs just because they are bicentennial. So it's a little bit more, I don't know, I like them a little bit more than a regular proof. So that's always fun. Noah says we'll make a late night video tonight. What's it going to be on, Noah? I'm assuming something to do with coin collecting. All right, guys. We are on roll number 22 right now. So let's see what happens if we can find something in roll 22. Well, that looks like a shiny coin right there. Some of these, like, shiny newer coins almost look like 40%ers. And there's been times where I've had 40%ers like that are extremely shiny like that. Usually they're 1967s. But the copper line that they have, because most 40%ers have a little bit of a copper line in them, the copper line that they have is very light. It's like this almost. So sometimes you got to really check these coins because they're not new coins sometimes. Sometimes they're actually just silver that's really, really good condition. Quick question that I don't really usually ask. Can I be mod? Anno, yeah, you can be mod. I'm going to have Mrs. S&P make you mod. She just stepped into the other room. She's a little tired tonight, so I'll have her make you mod. Let's move these rolls down to this side of the box so my box doesn't fall off my table here. But let's keep it going, guys. 29 viewers in the stream, guys. Thank you all for joining in and spending part of your Friday evening with us. We greatly appreciate that. Not coins, just an outside video. Oh, like that stream that you did. Oh, I'm missing some comments here. I missed a couple of comments, guys. All right. Art Wars says, no, I have a copy of a 1 ounce Buffalo and proof 1 ounce Eagle grade 70. I used to steal Kennedy $half and Eisenhower silver dollars from my mother in the 80s for candy. Oh, that's funny. Guillermo Nunez, what's up? Thank you for joining in. All right, let me see if I can keep up on this. Nat says, what are we looking for? That's a good question, Nat. So if you're new to coins, these are $half, and they come in rolls of $10 worth. So 20 $half in each roll. We're going through them. We're looking for silver. $half prior to 1970. So 1965 to 1970 were made of 40% silver. Prior to 1965, so 1964 and earlier, were made of 90% silver. We're looking for proof $half. We're looking for errors, varieties, anything that would make these $half worth more than 50 cents each. So these $half are, you can go and spend them at anywhere. And they are 2/4, 50 cents each. So we're looking for anything that's going to make them more than 50 cents. I can't help but notice that Mrs. S&P is a lot more tired after we got married. Yeah, we had a long day today. We had a birthday party, and then we were just running around all day. So trust me, I'm tired too, but I just enjoy these live streams too much to not do them. No problem, Nat. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them. Yeah, guys, so far we're pretty deep into box number 1 now. We have 8 heavy rolls off to the side that we're going to open. I'm hoping we're going to be able to find some silver in those heavy rolls. That would be really nice. We have, let's see, including this roll, we have 14 regular weighted rolls left in box number 1. But actually, some of the rolls towards the end of the box are probably going to be like 225.8 rolls. Just because I weighed up so many of these rolls, and they came in at 225.8. So I only kept 5 of them. So who knows? We could possibly have some silver towards the end of this box. That would be really nice to have some silver before we get into our regular, into our heavy rolls. Yes, welcome to the moderator community, Anno. We got 38 people in the stream. Thank you guys for joining in. We really appreciate you guys choosing our stream to check it out. 38 people in here. For those of you that are new and don't know what's going on, we're coin roll hunting right now. We're looking for coins that are worth more than 50 cents each, because these are $half. These are 50-cent coins. 2 quarters is the easiest way to understand it if you're new to this hobby or new to coins in general. Let's see. There's a couple questions coming in. What's up, Vincent? Thanks for joining in. Art of War says, what year did they stop making the 40% silver coins? Yep, Anno got it right, 1970. There's a couple years that they had them like in between. So like 1976 they had them, but that was for the proofs. The 1976 bicentennial proofs were 40% silver, but they were not all of the proofs are 40% silver, as well as the 1976 San Francisco minted business strike bicentennial is 40% silver. So that's the only other year that's 40% silver besides the 1970 year, the cutoff year. They never did 100% silver for some reason. I don't know why. Even if you go back to some of the first coinage in the U.S., I don't think they did 100% silver. 90% was like kind of that standard that they went by. It's funny though, because when you look at world coins, like in the UK and Britain and all that stuff, their coins prior to 1919, they were 92.5% silver, also known as sterling silver. So prior to 1920. Same with Canada. In Canada, coins minted before 1920 are 92.5% silver, which is weird because even those coins still go for less than usually American coins, just because there's not that premium or really desire for some of those foreign coins. So you can get foreign coins usually for pretty cheap. The premiums are very low on foreign coins. Vincent says, just hunted through a box of pennies, got 3 wheat cents, won a 1920 Denver. Vincent, you're getting some of those older wheat pennies recently. Art of War says he buys from AppNext gold and silver bars. Yeah, back in the day, I used to actually do when I was buying from. Oh, I'm missing some comments here, guys. That was Mrs. S&P that said 1970 was last year. Okay, Mrs. S&P, if you can make Anno a moderator. Solo's in here. Can I have the quarters you don't want? Solo, these aren't quarters, so yeah, you can have the quarters. Jeremy Heath, thanks for joining in. Where do you buy the $half from? The check for 40% silvers? Great question, Art of War. We get them from our local bank. So yeah, I was saying, Art of War, I used to go to AppNext and buy my silver, but I did notice they had a little bit of a premium AppNext, but they have a great variety, a really, really large variety on the AppNext side of things. Let me just keep on going into these comments. Anno says, what's my most expensive coin? That's a great question, Anno. I have a Double Eagle. I would say that's probably one of the more expensive ones, but I'm not sure what's my most expensive. I would say probably that one. Gold is pretty expensive these days, so that's probably maybe like a $2,500 coin, if not more. Yeah, so Art of War banks still do have these. This is where we get them all. They're actually still minting these, so there's 2023 $half, so that's why we can still get them from the banks. Jonah Petaruto says, are you allowed to just walk in there and ask for $half? Absolutely, Jonah. You can go to your local bank and ask if they have $half. Most of the time, they're going to say no, that they don't have any, but hopefully they'll be able to order some for you if you're a member at that bank. That's kind of how it works for me. I have them order for me, and yeah, they're really friendly, so they'll order for me. It's awesome. Guys, we have 53 people in the stream. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. we're coin roll hunting. We're looking for coins that are worth more than 50 cents each because these are half dollars that are 50 cents each. They can be spent for 50 cents. No, Anno, it's a double eagle. A double eagle is a gold coin. It's a $20 gold coin from like the 1920s and earlier. Well, really 1933 and earlier. Guys, 42 people in the stream. Guys, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. It takes 2 quick seconds. There should be 3 dots right up here somewhere. Click on that, hit that thumbs up button, and hit that subscribe button if you guys are new and enjoy coin roll hunting and want to know more about coin collecting. We got our heavy rolls to get into for box number 1. Let me know in the comment section, do you guys think we're going to find silver in our heavy rolls? Comment silver down below if you guys want to see some silver. Javier Lee Dominguez, thank you for joining in. All right, let me see if I can catch up real quick. Jonah Pederuto says, you're the first person to pronounce my last name right first try. You know, it's kind of funny because there's quite a few people on here that have said that when they have like a last name that's a little difficult to pronounce. I usually get it right, which is kind of cool. Nat says, you collect quarters or anything else? Yep, I do, Nat. I collect a lot of things, quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies. You name it, I collect it. Noah's World says, one thing for sure, it ain't 20. That's fact. Yeah, it's worth probably, yeah, it's definitely over 2,000 because of the gold price. But yeah, it's crazy. Javier Lee Dominguez, 42. Thanks for joining in, Javier. Really appreciate you joining in, spending part of your Friday evening with us. I subscribe for the information from Columbus, Ohio. I hate selling gold with local coin shops here. Thank you, Art of War. Luckily, I have a really good local coin shop that I can sell to. Vincent says, I'm going through a box of nickels right now. Vincent, keep me updated on your finds. Hopefully you find some silver and some key dates. That's awesome. Have a great day. Thank you, Jonah. I don't think there's silver, or maybe is a silver. I hope there is, Anno. I hope there is. Let's see if we can find some. Mrs. S&P, can I get the phone real quick? Do a quick trade. Of course, I locked your phone. All right. Here we go. We're going to do a quick trade-off on the phones. Mrs. S&P is taking over. Here you go. All right, guys. So we're going to do our long-form video here. So after we do these heavy rolls, give me a couple seconds to catch up on our questions or anything you guys post in the chat. All right, let's get it going. All right, Anno, hopefully we can prove it wrong and we can find some silver. I have a feeling we might have some silver. That would be awesome. See if we can. All right, let's do this. All right, guys, we just finished up box number 1. We have our heavy rolls to get into. We're going to start off with our slightlies. Looks like they want to weigh up a little bit under now, so we're going to reset that scale and see if we can get it properly working. Nothing in the first roll. A lot of people do ask me why I weigh up the rolls. It's a really good question, and the reason is the heavier the rolls are, the more likely they are to have silver in them. So I like to weigh up the rolls. This way I have some rolls that I can open up live for you guys that are more likely to have silver in them, because I think it's just fun to see silver open out of a roll live. Nothing in this roll that's really standing out. That's not a silver, and that's not either. Another 225.9. So far for the year, we're over 300 silvers on the year. We have been absolutely killing it, and May was a fantastic month for us. We found a second 1970 San Francisco proof 40%er for the year. We didn't find any in 2023, so pretty cool to have found that. I'm not seeing any silver in our first couple of slightly heavies there, so we're going to get into our semis now. Nothing in that first roll. Let's get into the next one. 226.1. All right, guys, so 226.1 is usually around that area where we really start to see the silvers a little bit more. Nothing there. This should be a 226.2. All right, guys. Fingers crossed. We'll see if we got silver. This would be the roll if it is going to have one. And I don't think I see any silver in this roll, which is okay. We still have box number 2, and I'm hopeful for box number 2. We're going to open up the first 3 rolls for box number 2. We're going to hope for some silver and see what we can do in box number 2. First roll, not seeing anything crazy there. Let's get into roll 2. If there's nothing in roll number 3, we'll go ahead and cut off. And then I'll bring you guys in for the first find of box 2. All right, guys, I'm not seeing anything in roll number 3 of box 2. So I'm going to cut off here, and I'll bring you guys in for our first find. All right. You can take your phone. I'll go ahead and set up our tripod again. All right, guys, so it doesn't look like we found any silver in the first couple rolls of box number 2, and it also doesn't look like we found any in our heavy rolls. We still have a box to go, so I still have some faith that we're going to find something. It would be nice if we can find something because we got a bunch of new people in here, and I'd love for everyone to see if we can find some silver in our rolls here, because that's what this is all about. We're looking for silver right now. We're not looking for regular $half that are going right back to the bank. We're looking for silver. So give me a second, guys. I'm going to clear off this desk, and then I'll bring you guys in for the rest of the rolls of box number 2. And I'm going to try and catch up on all of our comments because I see we did have some new people join in and leave some comments. So give me a moment on that. All right. Let me try and scroll up and see where I left off here. All right. So I subscribed for, I saw that. Let me keep going. Let's go silver. Let's go 90%. Aiden says, do you collect guns? I'm into guns, Aiden. I'm sure you can probably tell by my my mat here, the Glock mat. I'm assuming you are too. Anno says, somehow I am still not mod. Can you make Anno a mod? You're able to. Just click on his name and it should, if you're on the stream. Come on, silver. We know you're in there. Yeah, I know. I was really hoping for some. Did silver stop on all circulated coins after 1970 or just silver $half? So it was just silver $half. Quarters were, what's that? Let me see your phone real quick. Because I made you one of the head mods, so you should be able to make people mods too. That's weird. I'm gonna have to make you a mod at the end of the stream because she's not able to. I just checked on her phone, so I'll have to do it at the end of the stream. So as long as you're in here until the end, then I'll be able to do it. I just don't want to get out of this app right now because I'm on Streamlabs. But let me see if I can answer some more questions. Yeah, so silver stopped in dimes and in quarters in 1965. So 1964 was the last year for silver for dimes and quarters. For nickels, we had silver, 35% silver nickels back in 1942 to 1945. Let's see what else we got here. Binary Bloom, thanks for joining in. I just got $100 face value from bank and $22.50 were proofs, but no silver. Hey, proofs are still cool to find. Aiden, Javier. Oh, Javier Dominguez says he doesn't, but he wants to, I think. Also, Eisenhower halves aren't the only ones. Yeah, Eisenhower dollars also have some silvers if you get into the proof side of things. And I think it's also that 1976 San Francisco business strike has one too. So it just depends if you have the proof Ikes. Not all Ikes are going to be silver. The proof ones and the San Francisco business strikes, I believe, are silver. I don't know if they actually even did San Francisco business strikes for the Ikes. You have to look that up. All right, let's see. Nothing in this roll. Some of these, 1982, by the way, is another one to check. Sorry, I'm off screen here. Is another one to check for the possible no FG. And it's there. So that's another year. So 72 and 82 are the years that you want to check. Let me check. Lee Haley is in here. Hey, all ready with a Mezcal? Lee, we just got a bottle of some too today, actually, from Mrs. S&P's uncle. Mezcal probably haven't had any recently. Yeah, we don't really. I'm more into whiskey than into that. I can't really drink tequila. I'm not into that. Let me see if I can keep up with all these comments. Bold and brash, man. Ooh, a coin stream. You looking through JFKs? That's exactly what we're doing. Looking through JFKs, hoping for Benjis. Knows World says, one of my newer comments was funny, bro. You are a big nerd. I just started laughing reading at it. That's funny. Yeah, I think Mrs. S&P calls me that sometimes too. Graded gold coins are just regular gold bullion. Art of War, it's up to you. I would say the gold coins, if you're buying gold coins that are graded, the possibility for the value to go up on those, I feel like, is sometimes it's a little bit higher versus if you're just going for graded, like if you're just going for bullion, you know, that's just basically the gold value that you're going off of. So if you're going for like graded gold coins, there's a good possibility like you're going to make a little bit more money on those coins in the long term versus just hoping on gold and price goes up. Let me just see. Lee says Surgeon Coins equals Mezcal for me. That's funny. I got a jar of 63 JFKs on my nightstand. How much do they work? Like 9. I'm assuming you're talking about 64s. 63s were Benji still. But yeah, 64s, no, they're about like $10.40 or 50 cents, I think, as of today's spot price. But silver and gold went down today like a decent amount. And gold went down over $60 and silver went down like $1.20. Silver's actually under $30 again as of today. It should be, at least last time I checked today. So they were about 11 and change a couple days ago, which was crazy. It was like $33 an ounce for silver. How much are proofs worth? I think about half of the proofs are decent conditions, years from 71 to 2005. Yeah, it really depends on the condition. I know a couple people on Reddit that are able to sell the proofs locally, and they get a couple bucks for each of them, but it's really hard. Even if you look on eBay, it's hard to sell the proofs. You might, if you get lucky, you know, my local coin shop just does face value on them, and that's because most of the proofs that you're getting in circulation are really beat up. So it just depends. My local coin shop just deposits them right back in the bank. So even with proofs that he breaks out of proof sets, if they're not silver, he deposits them, which is kind of funny. So yeah, it really depends on those. Let me just see. I'm trying to keep up on these. I would buy graded from Abmex, so I would not get hassled whether the gold coins were real or not. Yeah, if you're getting a graded coin, Art of War, you really most of the time don't have to worry if it's fake or not because it's going to be graded, so it's already authenticated. Now, the thing is that you do have to be careful about is if the slab that it's in is a real slab, so if it's an actual coin that's graded by NGC. So that's the only thing you have to be on the lookout for. And we just found a NIFC, which is a not intended for circulation coin. These coins were not meant to be in circulation. They have lower mintages. It's a 2016. We'll keep it to the side, and we'll see if we can find any more. Our past couple of hunts, we found quite a few of the NIFCs. We throw these ones back. We just keep the 1987 NIFCs. But, yeah. Bank charged me a fee for box of $50 and didn't tell me. Showed up on statement. Lee, that's insane. They should have definitely told you up front about that. I would definitely try and fight that. Because if they didn't tell you about it, there's no reason why you should be getting charged. I know some banks want you to have like a business account. It's kind of weird. Let me make sure I'm catching up on all the comments here. Deborah Pruitt's in here. Thanks for joining in, Deborah. Hello. I just joined. Would you explain what you're doing? That's a great question, Deborah. We're going through rolls of $50 right now. $50 are spendable U.S. currency. These are 50 cents each, also known as 2 quarters. Well, that's how I describe it. They're 2 quarters, 50 cents. So you can still spend them in the U.S., and we're looking for coins that are worth more than 50 cents each, whether they're silver, whether they're error coins, variety coins, or just coins that are a little bit more rare. We're looking for commemoratives and proof coins. So if we find any of those, I will definitely let you know. Right now, we're a little bit on a slower box. We haven't found anything yet, but we're definitely hoping to find some stuff. Let me see. How do you know if it's an NIFC? That's a great question. NIFCs were minted from 2002 till 2018, and then there's the 1987 not intended for circulation coin as well. That's the one we keep. We don't keep the newer ones just because we find them so often. We're looking at half coins on the chat. Let me keep up with this. Swoop Man, do you have to rewrap the rolls, or do you sack them up and return them to the bank? Great question, Swoop Man. I actually do what you just said. I sack them up in a bag and I return them to the bank with a coin machine. The coin machine counts them, and then I take that to the bank will give me a receipt. I'll bring that up to the teller and they'll give me the cash, and then I'll repeat it all over again. I was just going to check on a live stream, says Anno. What did I miss? Not much, Anno. Jesse's here. What's up, Jesse? Thanks for joining in. Still no finds other than that 2016 NIFC, so hopefully we can find something cool soon. Javier says, I haven't had Mezcal, maybe next summer. Cool shops. Do you collect older coins like Morgans or just coins for the silver and gold? Good question. I actually do collect older coins. I'm into the more Spanish shipwreck coins now at the moment. That's really something that I've been into and looking into. And I think it's also because I've been into a lot of pirate shows recently, or just pirate stuff in general. So that's why I kind of like the old Spanish silver and stuff like that, and shipwreck coins, which is really fun. They get expensive though, so that's the thing about Spanish shipwreck coins. Yes, Sigma tester is actually really expensive too. That's another thing. But if you get one, that's definitely a good thing to have, because that will help you avoid making expensive mistakes. So good idea, Lee. Swoopman, no problem. Mike Jones, thanks for joining in. Banks, don't get mad for you doing that a lot. So Mike Jones, my bank's actually really, really nice. They order the rolls for me, and I bring them back to another bank called a dump bank. My dump bank is actually really nice as well. So there we go. The 1972 with the FG right there. But yeah, like I said, my dump bank is really nice to me too. They don't really give me too much of a problem. So that's a good thing as well. Every now and then my dump bank has some $50 too, and they give them to me. And every now and then we get lucky and there's some silver in them. Dregs Diesel, are you checking for 40%? Yes, I am. They charge, sorry, I'm missing some comments here. Binary says they charge a fee for the coin machine, get a $500 box, and everyone to the 2023. Yeah, so Binary Bloom, mine doesn't charge a fee as long as you're a member of that bank. So that's a good thing for me. I don't have to pay that fee. Or else it wouldn't really be worth it. I'd be rewrapping all of these. Diesel, yes, I'm checking for all 40%ers. I metal detect in New England, and occasionally you find Spanish real coins. Bold and brash, man. That's awesome. If you don't mind me asking, which state? Because I have a metal detector. I'm into metal detecting, and I'm in the Northeast as well. So we might be able to get together and do some metal detecting at some point. I've been trying to do some metal detecting, and it seems like I can never... I don't know. It feels like I never have any good spots to detect. So if we can get together and do some metal detecting, that'd be awesome. If you're on Instagram, I have the same Instagram username as I have on YouTube. Feel free to message me there, and maybe we can put something together. That'd be really, really cool. Let me keep up with these messages here. And it reminds me of somebody off of SpongeBob. His name is Mr. Krabs. That's funny. Nat, I only have one $50 coin. It's 1976. That's a good one to have. Sigma I heard of is the meme. Are you art? Yeah, I'm a collector, investor. I guess you would say was your personal philosophy. Are you silver, gold only, or do you invest in stocks and other things too? Yeah, I invest in tons of other things. I invest in silver, gold, stocks, and we're moving into real estate as well. So we're doing a lot. Crypto. I have a little bit of crypto actually too. Shiba Inu. That's one of the crypto coins that I have. If that thing goes to a penny, I'm going to be really happy. Right now, it's at a fraction of a penny. But if it goes to a penny, if that goes to a penny and I still have it, we'll give away like an ounce of gold on the channel. That would be fun. I would give away an ounce of gold on the YouTube channel if Shiba Inu went to over a penny and I had all my Shiba Inu and I can cash out. Yeah, someone would get an ounce of gold. Bolden Brashman said New Hampshire, that'd be awesome. Okay, that's not too far. I'm in New York, so hey, I would definitely probably make the trip down there. Well, up there really. To do some metal detecting and pull out my first silver coin. I haven't found a silver coin metal detecting at all yet. I haven't even found a wheat penny metal detecting. I have a Garrett Ace 250. My pinpointer is like all janky and broken. It's a Garrett, one of the Carat pinpointers as they call them. I had to put a coin in the pinpointer so it would work. So the coin is in the cap where the battery goes to hold the battery stable. Art of War says, I want to collect coins from ancient Rome and from the time of Napoleon Bonaparte, my favorite general. Yeah, Art of War, I actually have had... I've had some ancient coins. I don't know if I still have any ancient coins because I did sell quite a bit of coins when me and my wife got engaged and when we bought our home. I had to put down a down payment, so I sold a lot of stuff for that. Let's see. Keeping it going. Silver Stacker's here. Thanks for joining in, Silver Stacker. I bought Sol at $10. Now it's $180 plus IIRC. I'm almost 20 times. Oh, Solana. That's awesome. Binary. Put me on to some good crypto. Let's see. I got to keep up with these comments here. Javier Elise says, I probably haven't seen a real ancient Rome coin. Yeah, you have to. So I had a couple of graded ones. I had some pretty cool coins, actually, the ancient coins. My local coin shop's really, really knowledgeable about the ancient stuff. So I really do enjoy those ancient coins. Nick says I bought about 260 direct when it was like 0.00 and sold it about a month before it went up. Still sick about it. Hey, Nick, you can still get in on the Shiba. It dipped a little bit today. Bold says, we got the same setup. I've only ever found Wheaties, but when I've detected, the people I'm with have found lots of silvers. I just get unlucky. Maybe I need a new metal detector. I don't know. Nick says Dodge. Oh, yeah, Dogecoin. But, yeah, I mean, with the metal detector, I don't know. I think I just don't have good spots to go to. I got to find, like, a local metal detecting club or something like that. Maybe it'll help me out. Silver Stacking says, the best thing I found metal detecting was a rusty sheet of metal. Nat says, can you tell us anything about wheat pennies? I recently got into coins trying to get the 50 state quarters, but only one wheat penny. So wheat pennies were minted from 1909 to 1958. The more common ones, well, most of them are going to be worth about 3 cents each. And the rare ones, you know, the 1909S, the 1909 VDB-S, and then the 1909 VDB. That one, the 1909 VDB is going to be probably a couple dollar coin. But the S mints on those 1909s, those are the ones that make it really expensive. Also, you got the 1955 double die. I mean, that's going to be a very expensive coin there. And the state quarters, I definitely recommend doing state quarters if you're starting out. I feel like everyone starts out with state quarters. It's a fun thing to collect, and you can find them easily in circulation. So a lot of people do collect those. All right, let me keep on looking here. William Davis says I have 25 million SHIB coins. I think I have 500 million maybe of the Sheeb coins. I'm not sure. It's either 500 million or 500,000, but I know if it goes up to a cent, those Sheeb coins, I would definitely give away an ounce of gold on the channel. If Sheba goes up to a cent, I would give away an ounce of gold on the YouTube channel. So guys, subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Sheeb and Dodge have potential, but it's very high risk. Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, etc. are more stable. I own 50 Sheeb because of risk reasons. Yeah, it's true. Those are definitely more stable coins. But I would love to see Sheeb go up. That'd be awesome. I promised myself I would buy Ethereum monthly when it was $8.50. I did not. Oh, man, Booter. That would have been awesome if you did. You would have been making a lot. Silver Stacking says I've been collecting state quarters. Awesome, Silver Stacker. The 1943 copper cent is a dream of every collector. Always check your stash for that. Oh, yeah. If you can find a 1943 copper cent, you got like over $1 million right there. Glenn Paul says, I buy gold and silver real investments, and it's in my safe. Glenn Paul, I agree. I buy those as well. To me, the crypto stuff is just stuff that can go up in thin air and vanish in a moment. So do I have some of it? I do. But I would say don't put in what you're not willing to lose on that, because that type of stuff is just in the, I don't know, it's on the internet. It's not, to me, it's not real. Even though it is an investment, but I don't know. It's zeros and ones at the end of the day. Silver Stacker says Amazon selling Roman denarii for $100. Oh boy, I hope they're real. But the Roman denarii, I don't think they're too expensive either way. Because I'm pretty sure I had a couple of them and I got them for like, graded I got them. Maybe like $60 each or $90 each. I don't remember exactly. Shane's Everything Channel is stacking and packing. One time I recently hunted 2 boxes of quarters. Box 1 having a total of 10 silver quarters. Box 2 having nothing like usual. So for sure a collection of. Shane, was it a customer wrap box or was it a bank wrap box? Because that's awesome. Congrats on that 10 silver quarter score for a single box. That's amazing. Yeah, I collect dollar coins as well, Shane. I try and collect a little bit of everything. I haven't really posted like a video of me buying stuff recently. More or less, my whole channel is pretty much dedicated to coin roll hunting. But in between, you'll find some videos of me buying silver coins, gold coins, rare coins, stuff like that. But for the most part, it's coin collecting. I did find a Morgan dollar at the bank recently. That was probably a couple months ago. I think that was in February, actually. So if you guys want to check that one out, that's on the channel. So look back about 2 months, 3 months for our February videos, maybe even 4 months now. It's been 4 months since February. Kind of fast how this year is going. We're halfway through the year. Nothing there. I almost thought we had a silver. All right, last roll for box 1 before we get into our heavies. We still have 7 rolls to go for our heavies, and we're hoping for some silver. I don't know if we're going to get any. But let's get some silver comments in the chat below and see if we can get some silver, guys. I'm hoping for silver. Also, we have 37 people in here, and we've had some fluctuations in people joining in, and we've hit 50. We've gone up to 50 people in here. So, guys, I'm just asking if we can all hit that thumbs up button right now. I'd really, really appreciate that. All you got to do is look in this top corner right here, the right-hand corner. There should be 3 dots. Go ahead and click on those and hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated and it means a lot to us. And we're going to be doing giveaways on our live stream soon. So we got to get that set up here. We're going to be using a laptop soon, so it'll be much more easier for me to get all this stuff set up, and we'll be doing giveaways like I said. All right. Let me try and catch up on a couple of comments before we get into our heavy rolls. So, customer wrap seems better. Yeah, so Binary says bank wraps is where he's having a little bit of issues with the bank wraps right now. Yeah, it's really just a toss-up. Yep, let's try and get to 20 likes. Even 25, that would be nice. Let me make sure I'm not missing any comments. How do you know if it's silver? Good question, Nat. If you find one, I'll show you. But really, just by the edge of the coin, it's going to look gray and not that coppered. So it'll look more gray. Chris Holberg How much is a silver 50 cent piece worth? So they're worth around $10.50 each right now. For 90% silver, for 40%, they're $4.35 each. Noah's World has a poll currently in his community tab. I'll have to check that out after Noah. It was a Loomis bank box. Wow, that's surprising. Loomis usually doesn't have too much going on in their boxes. Bruder says, I also pushed this channel earlier on Whatnot, but West Tennessee Exchange had a guy bring in 5-gallon buckets of Morgans and peace dollars. Gotta watch them. You gotta remind me about that one, Bruder. But thanks for pushing the channel. I appreciate that. I don't know. Should I get on Whatnot? Is that something I should do? Are bicentennial Kennedys anything special? I noticed a couple in there. Bold and Brash Man, for the most part, they're not. They're very, very common. Diesel says, look up the Rydale coin sorter. I had a coin sorter back in the day, but I just can never get it set up. Quick sip of water for me. I'm going to switch over to the missus' phone. I think she's knocked out on the couch right now. All right. Let's try and switch over to... We're going to use her phone in a second here. Guys, 22 likes. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. All right, let's do this. I paid $50 for 87 uncirculated Morgan on eBay. I would say AU 58 Loman State, good IPO, but did I overpay? I think maybe it's worth like $40. I'm not 100% sure binary. I would have to look in the price guide for that. You can look up the sold ones on eBay in the same condition and see what they go for. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna have to put. Yeah, can you hold it for me? Mrs. S&P is gonna hold that. I think I just woke her up. She is tired, but she's gonna help out the stream. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get into our heavies now, guys. Hopefully, these heavy rolls will save us, save the hunt. That's what we're looking for to happen right now. Let's save the hunt with our heavy rolls. I don't know. It seems like silver has been on and off recently. I know we cleaned it up in February. Sorry, not February. In May, we completely cleaned up silver in our area. I mean, we were killing it. We found over 260 silver coins in May, and it was just insane. So let's get into our heavy rolls here and see what we can do with our heavies. I'm hopeful that we're going to find some silver here. I don't know if we're going to, but I'm hopeful for it. All right, guys. So we just finished up box number 2. No silver for box number 2. We do have an NIFC. It's going to be a 2016 up on the board. We got a 25.9 roll here. Nothing in that first roll. Let's see our next roll. Another 225.9. I think our heaviest roll is going to be 226.2. So nothing too crazy. Would be nice to find some silver. Even if it's just 140%er, it's better than nothing. And I'll take 1 over nothing because it's nice to have something on the board at least. Something to put into our spreadsheets and something to put into our silver jar for the month. Our silver jar is a little lonely right now. We got 3 40%ers in the silver jar. Would be nice to add some friends to that. If I can open up these rolls. I'm like struggling here. All right, there we go. We got this roll open. No silver there. Let's get into our semis. 226 on the dot. $226, and I'm not seeing anything here. 2 rolls left to save the hunt, guys. Let's see if it's going to happen. Nothing in that roll. All right, let's check out that last roll. Another 226. Fingers crossed this one's the roll that does it for us and puts us on the board with some silver. And I'm not seeing anything in this roll. So I'm going to go ahead and double check, and if we have some silver, I'll bring you guys in for it. All right, this is your phone. I'm going to set this back up for the stream. All right, guys, so it looks like we didn't get any silver there. I don't know what happened, but it seems like we're slacking on the silver recently.
Booter said my yawn was awesome.
Like I said, Mrs. S&P has been very tired recently. Work? Yeah. All right, guys. So we just finished up that hunt, and we did not find a single silver. I'm hoping that tomorrow's hunt will find some silver. We're probably going to go live tomorrow as well. If Mrs. S&P allows it, I don't know if she's going to. We'll see what she does. Like I said, we have another long day ahead of us tomorrow. Seems like we don't get too many easy days. Can you still find silver in dollar coins? They're very hard to find, Shane. So I got super lucky, and what happened is there was Ike dollars, also known as Eisenhower dollars, at the bank in a bag. It was like a small little Ziploc bag, snack bag, and she said, if I wanted them, and I bought them, and that just happened to be in there. So I got super, super lucky with that. That was insane. I mean, I don't think I'll ever beat that find. I'm going to try and catch up on some of the comments here, and then we're going to cut the stream off just because, obviously we finished the hunt. So let me try and catch up on the comments here and see what everyone's talking about. Shane's Everything channel. Yeah, so I answered that one. Binary. It's just hard to tell based on the sold ones because the images aren't great for assessing grade. Yeah, I feel you on that one, Binary. It's hard really to find unless you have a specific coin. Binary says, okay, I read that. Glenn Paul, 87p Morgan. That's about the right price. Noah's World has been up and down lately. Got 340 at one point, back to 338. Noah's World, subscribe to Noah's World. What an awesome yawn. Yeah, I mean, 15 isn't bad for how nice it looks. Yeah, definitely not, especially if it's a little bit of higher grade. Anno, thanks for joining in, buddy. I'll see you. I got to add you as the mod. Let me just check up on these. Glenn Paul, I have close to 100 Morgans, and I have probably overpaid for 3 of them now that I look at it. That's not really too bad. Noah's World, no silver. I know, no silver. Lee, I'm going to stick with live auctions. I have the best luck on overlooked gems. I would love to get into some live auctions. I just don't know where they are by me. I picked up $12 face value from the bank near my college, and 3 of them were 40%, and 2 were flanking. Wow, nice, Binary. Congrats. That's really good. Bro just handed them to me loose. NIFC isn't good enough yet. NIFC is going straight back to the bank. That's where it's going. I can't tell if mine is silver or not. Nat, does it have a San Francisco mint mark on it? Because that might be. Let me go ahead and add. Trying to reconnect. All right, there we go. How do I know if my proofs are silver? Just checking the rim. Yeah, basically just checking the rim Binary or weigh them up on the scale. If the scale shows it, they weigh a little bit more, the silver ones. So check that as well. eBay live auctions is a place for coins. I frequent about 7 to 8 live auctions a day. Glenn Paul, nice to know because I get the notifications. I should do that. Vincent, yeah, I was buffering. I was making Anno a live moderator. I had to go because I'm on Streamlabs right now. I had to go to YouTube. What's up, Jesse? Thanks for joining in. All right, guys, we're going to end it here. Thank you all for joining in. I really do appreciate it, guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that like button before you head out. It's greatly appreciated. It helps the channel grow, and it means a lot to all of us. So I appreciate you guys joining in. I appreciate you spending part of your Friday evening with us, and I'll see you guys on our next hunt. Harry Dresden, yes, this is the end. We just finished our hunt. We didn't find anything, so you didn't miss anything. We're going to do another one tomorrow. So make sure to subscribe and make sure to hit that like button for tomorrow's video. Harry. Thank you guys, and I will see you guys on our next one, which will be tomorrow.